Just when I thought that things were not going to get any worse, another situation of justifiable homicide. And then I just happened to come across this. I don't know. A lot of bullshit's happening now. And you can just tell it's a setup.
Two Texas men turns deadly. Caught on camera. Kyle Carruth pulling a rifle on Chad Reed as Chad attempts to pick up one of his children from the care of his ex-wife Christina, seen in the white shirt. You can hear the argument between Chad and Christina. Then Kyle, Christina's alleged boyfriend, joins the argument, brandishing his firearm. Kyle fires a warning shot towards the ground. Chad reaches for the gun, then Kyle steps back before firing two fatal shots. This stunning video shot and released by Chad's widow, Jennifer.
I have it on video, Kyle. You did it, not him.
I told you. I told all of y'all to leave.
Now, 3 weeks after the shooting, no charges have been filed. The Lubbock Police Department turning the investigation over to the state's Attorney General.
The Attorney General is going to be looking at justification of stand your ground, justification. Was there the threat potentially that Chad could harm Kyle or get his hands on the weapon, and so as a result, Kyle shot him?
Lindsay, Kyle's attorney says he believes this video supports his claim of self-defense. At the same time, Chad's widow Jennifer is using this video in her attempt to gain custody of Chad's children.
Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I just finished hearing about this just now. I came across it on Facebook, and then I saw it later on YouTube. And I came across some very interesting things about this. Obviously, from what I saw from the video, which is like pretty much like a flashback or history repeating itself, basically, on the whole idea of self-defense, justifiable homicide. Now, it's clear that the guy, Chad Reed, you could tell he was angry and possibly a little bit mentally unstable. However you want to look at it, everybody has their own point of view. It is clearly evident that it was self-defense on the guy who shot him. I don't remember his last name, but his first name is Kyle, which is ironic because right away I thought about Kyle Rittenhouse. But it's pretty much like history repeating itself in that sense. And he did get on his property. He did demand to see his son. Now, I don't know whether his son was actually there or not. But you could just tell from the ex, she was just standing there and hoping. She knew what was going to happen. He knew he was going to get stupid with him. And she knew that he was going to get shot. And it was all pretty much premeditated on her part, as well as this guy, Kyle. That's what it seems like to me, and people were even saying, from what I saw from this part, and as you can see here, it says she even smiled when it happened. Nothing about her being in shock. She smiled and laughed and said, "Thank you." When did it become a problem? she pretty much enjoyed it. If she didn't approve of it, she would have said something when it happened. And this is really shocking right here. There's videos of her giving the whole team lap dances before the kiss. I don't know why y'all didn't include that. I know that something didn't seem right. And right here, why did she go to the party if she felt so uncomfortable? Just wants a paycheck. It seems way too evident to me, in my opinion. And right here, and this is really interesting. This makes a whole lot of sense. She went to a party later on that day after her ex was shot. If she was really shocked about the whole thing, she wouldn't have gone anywhere. But instead, she acted like as if nothing happened. She was happy. She knows she wants something. Now, you would probably ask that, what would be the motive on this thing? When someone really hates another person, their spouse or whatever, and they want to gain some sort of advantage, it's very easy to set them up, especially if she's, messing around with another guy. I mean, yeah, they're broken up. From what I understand, they're not together anymore. But the thing about it is, to take someone's kids away is like adding insult to injury. Now, I don't know if this Chad Reed is a good father. I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But now, since he's dead, from what I understand, he's dead. And the whole thing is investigated, and it's all on video. And this guy, Kyle, did have a sling, which is no different than Kyle Rittenhouse. And I know what it's like to have a rifle pointed at me, and I did defend myself. But the way this guy did it was very, very fucking stupid and sloppy. You don't grab and try to play tug of war and swing with somebody. You have to use technique. And I would have done it differently, to tell you the honest to God truth. It doesn't mean that I'm going to survive it. There's a 50% chance of failure, a 50% chance of actual success. There's different ways of disarming somebody, especially if they have a sling to their rifle. But the way he did it, it was very idiotic. And also kind of like a macho type of like, I'll kick your ass. That doesn't mean shit to me. And now look at him. Now he's dead. Because he's a fucking idiot. I just don't like the way this guy Kyle just came at him. I mean, there was no need for him to come out with a rifle to begin with. Unless Chad Reed had a weapon. Now, if he did it because of the fact that he couldn't handle him in a real fist fight, that would be cowardly in this part. People are just so quick to respond with coming out with a rifle or a handgun or whatever. And to know that his ex-wife doesn't even care. And she actually went and celebrated and partied, whatever, right after his death on the same day, from what I understand. And she has no remorse. And now she's trying to gain custody to take away the kids away from who's being taken care of by the mother of Chad Reed, if my information is correct. and she did that right away, right after his death, it raises a bunch of suspicion. It does really get you thinking. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.